Right there. Boom. If you don't choose your morning, the world will. That right there, amazing thumbnail, amazing title, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna click that, I'm gonna watch it. I hope the video didn't catch that I only got halfway through that.
It is day 41 of 100 Bold, and today I'm with Cody. Cody's one of the coolest people you'll ever meet. He's kind of one of those people that shows up and then Irish goodbyes, but always stays in your mind. You're like, who is this guy?
I take pictures of people. I work a remote job, so I'm usually in coffee shops working away. I love surrounding myself with really cool people like you.
Perfect.
It's so interesting my body reacting because like my hands are like sweating.
Show them your hands.
It's literally sweating like crazy.
Cody is scared to be on camera. Is that true?
A little
Or
bit.
just putting words in your mouth?
No, I think you're right. I think there's like a little bit of this barrier. It's very easy to like send a video to like a family member or like a friend or someone I'm really close to, but like just looking into this camera and just knowing that it can like just go out to the world with the click of a button is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I definitely think it's like something that I need to like be bold with and like overcome. I remember actually like before I went up to you, I like saw this video that you posted about how your goal was to get everybody like online to help them tell their story. And I remember literally watching that like on Instagram being like, oh my God. And I was like, just liking it like 100 times. And I was like, I hope the algorithm knows that I want more of this content. And then it was you. And I was like, oh my God, like she can just teach me the secrets of how to create content and how to feel more comfortable in front of the camera.
Since then, Cody and I have been in each other's lives and doing some of the funnest things. What is the boldest thing about you?
I think the boldest thing about me is that when I have a dream, a specific feeling that I really truly desire in life, I am going to go to whatever lengths it is, whatever it takes in order to like accomplish that dream or at least pursue it.
What have you done recently that has proven that?
2 years ago, I realized that I really love the feeling of taking photos and videos of other people and sending it to them and see the joy that it creates. I really like creating things that create that emotional value. So combining my passion for building websites and applications and working in tech, I loved bringing that experience and fusing it into photography and videography, where I recently, about a year ago, I released a product that makes it super easy for people to get photos from different events. They can just scan a QR code, they can take a selfie, and then any photo that matches their face, they can instantly get. So they can have it in the moment and they can have that thing to be able to share. I wanted to create something that like allows people to be able to disconnect and not have to worry about capturing photos, knowing that this service is at the event so that they can live in the moment and they can still have a memory or an artifact to be able to save and capture.
It's amazing that you say this because when I first met Cody, this was just an idea.
Yeah.
You said something that I really love, and it's that you are very bold in doing whatever it takes to create something. What does whatever it takes look like for you?
In order to kind of like validate this is like a problem we're solving is like I needed to work more freelance photo events. Like I needed to go and get myself in a position for a lot of LA brands that are hosting events or volleyball tournaments or sporting things or races. Like I need to either volunteer and do that for free and see how people react of like, what are the questions that people are asking me? Talk to strangers that will teach you a lot. Take a peek at their screen and you see something that resonates with you. Let's say they're a video editor, like talk to them about video editing because they have a perspective that you might not have thought about. And I ultimately think a lot of coffee shops, people are like very silent in their own thing. And I get that, but I think a lot of people like actually want to connect.
Two things I really like that you mentioned is that you did things for free.
Yes.
When I first started, I was doing free things. I was filming people for free. The easiest barrier to entry is offering your service for free because nothing in life is free. When you're smart about who you give your time to for free, you're actually gaining more value than you think you are. Sometimes doing things for free is like playing chess and not checkers. I'm a big believer that if you want to create the best relationships, play chess, don't play checkers. Checkers is like thinking of the next move. It's thinking of that paycheck. I'm only going to say yes to this gig if I'm going to get $5,000 in my pocket versus if I say yes to this gig and it's going to pay me half or maybe even less, but it gives me an opportunity to build a relationship that can flourish. And then eventually this relationship could introduce me to more people like this, or will get me to a certain opportunity that will be paying double, triple what I would ideally want to get paid, then I will do it. So I think there's different layers of free, But free can always look like chess if you do it right.
When I was doing things for free, I was getting more market research to then basically like weave into my product. Every event that I would do, I would learn more. So I feel like that learning is definitely valued of much higher than any brand is going to pay me $500 to $1,000. So I looked at it as, you know, this is my user testing, my customer feedback, and the brands knew that they were getting value from the photos and the videos. So it was a win-win. Just to close that up, I would just say work for free, but have boundaries.
Yes, okay. That is the part that was missing.
Make sure that you're not getting taken advantage of. Make sure that it is valuable for you, and make sure that you are doing it for a finite period of time. I don't recommend doing it forever. I highly don't recommend doing it forever. Just like in general, just like you need to have boundaries and you need to establish that values and be clear on like what the value is that you're getting for doing this for free, because technically you're not doing it for free. You just need to define that value that you are getting in return. And I think that was actually one of the best, to your point, like chess moves in the beginning that started something.
Especially in the beginning stages, it gets to a point where you've put so much effort in, and then you have to learn the art of delegation.
Realizing that there are people that are better than you at doing certain things than you can do. Like for example, you're a better video editor than me, like 100%. And my best friend is by far a much better front-end developer. So working with him, we were working together, and I realized that we were working a lot faster. And then it turned into, who else can I hire that's better than me, or at least could help me to kind of get this to the next evolution of my vision.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. If you keep going and doing things by yourself and you try to be super self-sufficient, you will burn out. And I think you almost hit burnout at one point.
For sure. No, I definitely did, where I took a month off completely of working on this. And I realized that I was the bottleneck in my own business. So I had the opportunity to partner with an organization, Mascot Sports. It was a dream partnership for me. I always wanted to partner with them because I feel like it would be an amazing launch pad to partner with an organization that's connected to so many incredible events like Dipple's Run Club, Travis Run Club. So I was really looking forward to it, but it was the first time that I was shifting a lot of the features, and I was in the position of like, there's only a month left. I want to secure this deal. I want to pilot it with Mascot Sports, and I was willing to do whatever it took. So I went extreme lengths to like try to make all of this happen in such a short amount of time. And my best friend was there, honestly. He literally, we had a call, we talked about it, and he was like, dude, you're doing way too much.
Has anyone ever told you you're doing way too much? Because I have. And I know that every time I get that line, I just know burnout is knocking on my door.
Yeah, so I told my best friend, no, you're wrong, and I'm gonna make this happen. So if you're not optimizing your face matching algorithm, your Amazon recognition cost, that's basically the technology that I'm using to match the faces in a very secure way, my server cost can go up substantially. So that being said, I went to the event. I had Stripe installed on my phone, and as photos are being uploaded, I'm noticing that I'm getting the Stripe notifications of like, people are buying these photos. Like, oh my God, like I figured it out. This is amazing. And I was like, oh my God, this is like the best day ever. And then I logged into the like Amazon AWS site where it basically shows your server costs. And it said that it was currently at like $14,000. And the estimated forecast was like $36,000. And at that point, I was about to order my food. And I was just like, oh no. And that was my reality check of I need to slow down to speed up. And at the end of the day, I did lose a lot of money on that project, but there was never a thought like, oh, I'm giving up. And maybe that's like part of the delusion of like making this vision a reality. It was a mistake. It was not a failure. It was just a lesson. And that was what it cost me in order to learn that. And
I love the reframe that you had, is that when you're ready to do whatever it takes to do something, you are going to encounter hardship. You are going to encounter lots of mistakes. You're going to encounter lots of roadblocks. You're trying something completely new. You are literally pioneering something that has never been done before, because you believe in it so much. Some mistakes you get lucky with, you learn it, and nothing really hurts. You can maneuver, you can pivot really quick. Some mistakes you really gotta just sit there, take it, and say, okay, I learned my lesson. I'm never gonna do it again, or I know better now.
I think the biggest unlock was, I think that I'm most productive when I literally like am forced to slow down. So after that experience, I had to get on a flight from Philadelphia to LA. and I was forced to slow down for 5 hours. I was thinking about just buying the internet and like continuing to work.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I need to like slow down. Like I need to like journal this and like really think about like what happened, like what I learned. But it's okay. It's like, I learned this lesson and they're absolutely right. Like my product could have been better and I take full ownership for that. And if anything, it's just like, my product is not at the vision that I see. So it's like, I'm going to continue to work to get there. To your point of like playing chess, right? And not checkers. I don't want to make just like the next move. Like I'm trying to think like, what are the next 3 to 5 moves that are really going to like help me and set me up for success? How am I going to create the most joy with every single person that's part of my application? Whether it's a brand organizer, an attendee attending an event, or the photographer taking the photo. And when I was journaling on the plane, I had a lot of breakthroughs as far as like defining what was the problem and what did I learn. But ultimately, I took a 30-day break. No prime shot, not allowed. I worked on other projects.
Wow.
And I said no to all these projects. And I just said, what do I want to create with Prime Shot? Like, let's stop, go, 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 and let's slow down to speed up. That 30 days has allowed me to really think strategically.
This was probably the moment that you finally stopped working in your life and started working on your life.
Exactly. And that's why it's so powerful. We live in a world where anything you want to build is achievable. You just have to define what it is. And if you do want to build it, pursue it. Surround yourself with really cool people that are also building things. Don't be afraid to ask for help. When you start getting like really overwhelmed, your processing is at like an all-time high. Force yourself to do things that slow you down. Like go for walks without headphones, sit in the sauna by yourself and just think, meditate.
And I love this. It's like you can run as fast as you can, but if you're running in the wrong direction, you're wasting your time. You're just running in circles. But if you take the time to actually define what direction you're going into, and sometimes you have to take a right turn, or sometimes you have to take a left turn, but before you take a turn, you slow down. So allow yourself to slow down in real life and figure out what is truly that next right turn.
If you like walk into a room and there's 5 doors, there's 5 different pathways within your business or your life. Trust your gut. You might walk through the wrong one. If it continues to feel wrong, like you just walked into a party and you're not feeling energized in any way, shape, or form, like do the Irish goodbye. Like it's okay.
Do the
Irish goodbye. What did I say?
Cody's actually one of our very loyal viewers of 100 Bold. Is there anything that you'd like to say through the camera?
I'm not perfect, I'm learning, but this is a good little milestone to look back on from 5 years now and be like, this is where I was. If you get to that finish line, by the time you get there, like you're gonna have another finish line in sight. Like there's always gonna be another mountain that's like higher that you're gonna wanna be like, oh my God, what if we go to this mountaintop or whatever? The best thing to do is just like enjoy every journey. And the goal in life is just to wake up every day doing what you love.
This is day 41 out of 100 Bold, and I appreciate you being here. And remember, to act bold, you need to be
Kid brave again. I did not know that cue.